Greetings, my fellow YouTube subscribers. We are back with more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is episode 10 of the Versus Race. Blue Hedgehog Man 17 here once again, along with...
Hi guys, Scatlink here.
Last time, we both planted some magic beans, and Scatlink was in the middle of doing the mask side quest. I haven't bothered to do that yet. Now, I did not collect any gold Skulltulas except for the one I missed in episode 8. So that was the only gold Skulltula I collected for the entire previous episode. And we were finishing up everything else that we needed to do. We collected some of the gold Skulltulas that we've been meaning to collect, and we even finished Jabu Jabu's belly and got the Zora Sapphire for that. So yeah, we've collected, at this point we've already collected all 3 spiritual stones, and we both should have the Ocarina of Time after letting that cutscene play with Ganondorf and Link meeting up after he was chasing Zelda and Impa. So yeah. So anyway, in this episode, I'm gonna try to plant some of the a few more magic beans. I'm missing 1 magic bean to be planted in Gerudo Valley, and I'm gonna also try to go for one of the heart pieces, which I believe Scatlink already collected. So there you go. Anything else you'd like to add for what we're gonna do?
Yeah. My plan is I've pretty much mapped out a little bit of this episode actually. I've got my plan to get 2 more gold Skulltulas before becoming an adult. I've planted all my magic beans already, and once I get those 2 gold Skulltulas, I'm going to get my my Giant's Wallet, and then finish off the Master Side quest before becoming an adult. Hopefully, I'll be doing that cutscene before or after the timer runs out. That's my plan.
Okay. Alright, so is there anything else we need to discuss before we start the 30-minute timer?
Yes. My money, all my items, my health, my magic beans, my progress, all re-accounted for because of that freeze that I had near the end of last episode. I am on point with my progress and the location that I'm standing in. As you can see right here, I am right next to this tree. As I said before, I did not mean to waste that bomb. I will eat that failure because I would try to turn the camera. But yeah, I'm ready to start the timer.
Alright, so that's it. So we're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to start episode 10 in 3, 2, 1.
2.
Now.
1.
Alright, so let's go ahead.
And
Alright.
the timer has begun.
Alright, I was actually in the middle of going for the frog choir here. Let's see, Sun Song, I don't think I played that one yet. Wait. Oh, hold on.
Okay, so...
I'm getting confused, what the hell?
Okay, so what I've kind of messed up with is because as I had the freeze and I wanted to at least set my starting point for this episode, I kind of, because of the plan that I have for this episode, after the fact, I kind of chose the... How the heck did I dodge that? That was lucky. But yeah, I've kind of messed up my plan ever so slightly in terms of travel, because I could have just went from Zora's River to... Well, from the Lost Woods to Zora's River to Lake Hylia to Gerudo Valley, but I can just run across the field and get to Gerudo Valley, so it's not actually an issue. Climb barbed wire because... Whoa! That was close. I'm really being a ninja right now. The Sheikah should hire me.
Okay.
So what are you doing? Just playing music with the frogs right now?
Yeah, I'm just going for the frog choir. Yeah, because that's where I ended off the last episode. I didn't save and quit for real, so I just went ahead and...
Made safe.
I know I'm still missing the Song of Storms, and we don't get that until we're in the dark.
I mean,
So yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be one of the first things I do. Right, I need to make this nap time.
Alright, I'm maxed out on rupees, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy more magic beans. I should have 6 magic beans right now, I think.
Like I said, I've grabbed all my magic beans. So.
Oh, okay, but by now I should have 6 magic beans purchased and planted. Or was it 5?
It
was 5 or 6, I don't remember. I planted either 5 or 6 magic beans. I don't remember. What happened?
Link just decided to do a dive, but all I was doing was just recovering from a previous jump, and he just freaking headbumped the floor and took a whole heart's worth of damage. He basically gave himself concussion.
Wow.
All I was trying to do was just jump into the bloody river. Ouch, my nose.
Oh, okay, I bought 7 of them, sorry. Okay. It wasn't 5 or 6, it was 7. Okay.
Yeah, because I've bought them all. I've planted 8 because the 2 areas, Death Mountain Crater and Desert Colossus, we can't reach. So I've got 2 of my
Right, because remember, we can't plant those last 2 magic beans until we get the Bolero Fire for the Death Mountain Crater, and also the whatchamacallit of the Requiem of, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but you know, the Ocarina song that warps to the Desert Colossus.
The Requiem of Spirit.
Okay, alright, I still have to...
I mean, have you not heard of the tune Requiem for a Tower? It's
no,
basically
no,
how you pronounce
no, I haven't, no, I haven't. What song am I missing? It goes a song, I think.
It goes something like this. It goes something like this. Do 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 do. Something like that. I'll send you the link off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you go ahead and... Alright, so that's it. So I don't need to talk to the Frog Choir anymore, because the only song I'm missing is the Song of Storms. Of course, by playing the Song of Storms in front of them, we get a heart piece, and then we have to play that extra song for another heart piece.
Yeah. Are you going to write that down before attempting it, or are you going to try and do it?
No, I think I have that extra song mapped out well enough. I think I have it mastered already. I don't need to write it down. Okay, I'm a red rupee short from buying that final magic bean, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I can just go to Hyrule.
I think I need to...
Oh, I'm sorry, I was gonna say I can just go to the Hyrule Castle Town gate and collect one of those 2 red rupees and then buy that final magic bean from there. Yeah, so go ahead, sorry. Yeah,
I think I need to write that song down. Actually, no, I think I have it written down somewhere already. I'm just going to have to remember where I put it. I think it might be in my 3DS note page, actually. I just have to retranslate the notes.
Okay. Okay. Right. You have the 3DS version, but if you wrote down if you wrote the notes down from the 3DS version, then just change the 3DS buttons to the Nintendo 64 buttons. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, that's what I meant by retranslating them. I have to make them to N64, GameCube, and Virtual Console games.
Right. Because remember, the C stick on the GameCube.
So I'm just about to go get my next mask.
Get your next wallet, you said?
No, my mask.
Oh, your next mask. Okay. What was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, the GameCube controller is the equivalent. I'm sorry, the GameCube the C stick on the GameCube controller is what I meant to say. Is the equivalent of the Nintendo 64 C buttons. So there you go.
And then you've got like 3 buttons that represent like shortcuts. So you've got Y for left, X for right, and then you've got the Z button or L in our traditional cases. Or ZR for different controllers for the other buttons. It's kind of weird how they make that out. I mean, on emulator you can't assign multiple buttons to the same button, so I have to rely on the C stick completely, but I'm used to that, so... Right, where do I need to go again? Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. I need to go to Kakariko Village, and I just picked up the spooky box. I need to deliver it, but I
Alright, that should be...
way.
Okay, yep, that should be it. I should have no more... Yep, sold out. Beans are not for sale. Yep, so that's it. I bought all 10 magic beans. I can plant... Of the remaining... Let's see. I already planted 7 of them. Of the remaining 3, I can only plant 1. And that's in Gyarados Valley. So I'm going to go over there right now.
Dude, I'm breaking geometry again. You'll see that in the video. I'm breaking geometry again. I just hung around there for about 10 seconds just trying to recreate it.
What did you do?
I was just side hopping up the Kakariko stairway to the entrance, and a part of the wall was just de-rendering every so often. And I was just like, I'm having the same thing that I had in Lake Hylia at the previous recording session. I was like, what the heck? I'm breaking geometry again. I tell you, I am Lengd, Destroyer of Worlds.
Wow. I don't know what to tell you at this point, Scatlink. You want to keep bringing up math problems? Go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Bringing up what now?
Math problems.
Talk to me, little kitty. Math problems?
Geometry is a subject in math.
You can have to say again, Mask. You're a weird kid. Oh, well, oh, right. For some reason, what's the matter? I did not get that joke. On the wall wrong.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, for some reason I just didn't get that you were making a math joke. I'm the moron.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I think that the delay in the call is kind of messing us up a bit.
Never mind that. Okay, I'm just
no,
gonna
Andrew,
go...
don't talk to me, please.
Alright, I'm just gonna go right ahead here. I'm just gonna go to Gyarados Valley so I can get 1, that heart piece, and 2, plant that magic bean. Because we can't plant the other 2 magic beans until we get the right Ocarina songs.
I've just got the Giant's wallet, and we've got 20 minutes and 35 seconds left. 10 minutes have already passed, pretty much. That's crazy.
Oh, wow, you just got a notification on your phone.
Did you actually hear that?
Yeah?
Because I've got my headphones in my phone. Wow, that's interesting. But that's the thing though, on my phone, it's pretty much like the Metal Gear Solid codec. When I get a phone call, it rings the codec like Snake is getting a call, and when I get a notification, it's the exclamation mark like when you get a call. Hello?
Okay, yeah, alright. Go, get down there.
What's that say? Did the call drop?
The heart piece? Okay, so now I have
I'm always a bit too late, so I need to keep playing the Sun song.
Oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I collected the heart piece, but the cuckoo already went down. So now I have to climb my way back up. Just to plant that magic bean. I mean, I could go for the heart piece, but I could go for the heart piece,
the river.
What?
One of the Stell Charge just spawned into the water, automatically killing itself and giving me a heart that I just passed up on.
Lol. Okay.
Strange. Why would you spawn in the water to immediately kill yourself?
Yeah. I was saying that I could go for the heart piece behind the waterfall, but I'd rather get that as an adult, so...
Yeah, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but it's like, I've got like a 1 whole second delay, because like I can hear my echo in your side of the phone call. Like after I say something, about a whole second later I hear myself on your side, and then you speak. That's why there's a little bit of a delay, a bit disjoint between our commentary, even when we do sync it out. It's just a whole second delay, so
yeah, well,
maybe after this we might switch to another call, because it hasn't been this bad.
Yeah, well, like I said, this microphone that I'm using is really, really loud. So please bear with us on the echo, ladies and gentlemen, because we're on Facebook Messenger, and I'm using a tablet as we're doing this call. So.
Yeah, because if we use Discord on our computers, that would be, you know, resources. Well, computer resources that Blue
because remember
really have to spare.
Yeah, because remember, when we had those problems on Discord when we recorded Super Mario 64 online. So we've been trying to do this another way so that we don't have those same problems again.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, if this don't work, I mean, we could probably use Skype on our mobile devices, so that might actually be a better idea, but for now, Messenger has been good to us in not dropping the call as often, but the quality itself and the delay is pretty bad. So we might try Skype to see if the delay's a bit more manageable, because I do accidentally keep cutting off Blue. I mean, I know I have a bad habit of doing that with my mates, but they understand that, because I have a lot of my mind to say, and they're okay with it, but it's like, when you're talking across, like, the pond and all that, it's like, not exactly ideal, and not only that, but I feel like I'm a little bit of a jerk every time I cut it off accidentally, because I really have control of it due to the delay. So, no, can I talk to the postman? What are you doing? There we go. 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. I can't skip this.
Dude, he wasn't the postman until Majora's Mask.
It's weird. He's not even referred to as the postman or the running man. He's a man that does running. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I've just got the Majora's Mask names on the brain because I've been watching the same Nella play Majora's Mask. So you do.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying though, because I mean the cuckoo lady wasn't named Anju until Majora's Mask, and the lady with the dogs, I don't think she has a name.
Madam Yao Mao or something like that. Madam something or other. She's definitely a madam. I'll say that much.
Oh, I don't remember, right? We might have to play Majora's Mask again to find out what her name was. Anyway, I planted the last magic bean that I needed to plant as a child in the meantime. So we're both done with that for now until we get both Ocarina songs. Okay, I think I'm ready to become an adult because I don't think I have anything else to do.
Well, again, you're going to be overtaking me in story progress, but once I hand in this mask, I'll have the Mask of Truth. So I want to go get my other upgrade from the stage, because you're not going to get that as an adult. You can't wear masks as an adult. So
okay, well, I'm not technically ahead of you yet, since you're just going for you're just finishing up the mask side quest, and you just got the Mask of Truth. So I'm gonna hold that off on the mask side quest until after I get 30 gold sculptures. I'm up to 19 right now, so I haven't collected any. So, and I guess I won't be collecting any more until after I start the Forest Temple. By the looks of it, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the Forest Temple in time, but I might actually do the Forest Temple in the next episode, which, by the way, is going up on Scatlink's channel. So keep that in mind, boys and girls.
Yeah, I might actually go straight for Epona and get the cow. Just to get that out of the way, because then on the way to the Kakiri Forest I can get myself a bottle of milk. If I want a bottle of milk, or if I need a bottle of milk. Hey, what am I doing?
You stop so that I can get out of my way.
I'm save warping.
Oh, you just saved and quit, didn't you?
Just thought that, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that's what you meant by save one.
Oh yeah, it's basically just using a song to walk to another location, but in this case I just have to save and quit. Which is fine, because we have backup files and save states.
Alright. It's time for me to
kind of
become
funny, really.
an adult.
We have, like...
So I'm gonna head for the Temple of Time and play the Song of Time in front of that podium. For the next few minutes...
The Song of Time and the Ocarina of Time to the Door of Time on the Podium of Time.
Lol.
Time.
Very funny. That's very funny. Anyway, yeah, so when we get to those cutscenes, I have to let the next few minutes go through, so this is gonna hold me off for 5 or so minutes when these cutscenes play. In the meantime, you guys can still check out what Scatlink is doing, and well, I don't know what else to say from there, but yeah.
Yeah, because right now you're basically setting everything in motion so that you have to solve your own problem. Because if Link just stayed in bed, Hyrule wouldn't be in this much dire straits for Link not opening the door for Ganondorf. So, yeah, actually not playing Ocarina of Time is the best way to beat Ocarina of Time. Alright, give me my nuts. Is it nuts? Yeah, it is nuts. This is the final nut upgrade. Don't you look at me that way, you Dago Scrub. I forget he does that, that's cute. And then he just twirls his moustache. Oh, chap.
By the way, I know there's a heart piece.
Many coconuts.
Okay. By the way, I know the heart piece in Hyrule Field near Lake Hylia. I could have collected that, but I'm just gonna hold that off until later.
Yeah, I got that pretty early on. In fact, I got that when I was already around that area getting the bottom of the route.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So at this point I should be up to 13 heart pieces. Right now, 30. I think I just want to go be an adult. Alright, let's get back over there. It's kind of annoying that I had to save warp in order to come all the way back here, but that's where the upgrade is, so... Okay, so now you're catching up to me again, it looks like.
Oh, that's actually a better idea. If I take the warp to Zora's River, I can just swim down the river and get back quicker. I need to head back on myself. I can just smell the beach. So yeah, we're transitioning into the second half of the game, pretty much. Well, I say second half, it would be like second half after the Forest Temple, probably. But yeah, in general, it'd be the second half of the game. Because, I mean, we've both pretty much got half of the maximum energy already as a kid, so...
Okay, well, technically speaking, you're still ahead of me as far as collectibles, so...
Yeah, I mean, I've already got 30 gold skull tillers, so
right.
We're going to get
you've got more gold skulltulas and more heart pieces than I do, so...
I've went out on my way a little bit to get a couple, so I don't have to search the entire dungeons, because I'm skipping bottom of the well. All I'm going to do is grab the Lens of Truth in there, because I just feel like the whole bloody dungeon's a waste of time unless you're going for all gold skulltulas, which most people don't. And the other tower in the Fire Temple that you have to use Scarecrow Song or the hook shot up towards, I'm not doing that either. Actually, that's something I should do as soon as I become an adult.
Okay, well, I should remind you that, let's see, 2 of the gold skulltulas are in that other part of the Fire Temple in which you need the Scarecrow Song and the hook shot or the long shot. But I should also remind you that if you're not going to go for those 2 gold skulltulas, you're going to miss out on a huge rupee, because there's a huge rupee worth 200 in one of those chests.
I don't think I need money for much else. There's the horseback archery, there's the shooting gallery in Kakariko when an adult, there's the rupee gambling minigame at night as a child in Hyrule Castle Town, and I've already got pretty much a full wallet because I've got the maximum wallet by heading in the Skull Chillers as well as the selling the bunny hood. I'm at 464 rupees now. 64.
Okay.
Yeah,
so when you paid back 50 rupees for the mask, you collected 14 of them back.
Yeah, I was swimming down Lake Zora's River, if you remember. So.
Okay.
And of course, as soon as we become an adult, when it comes to save warping, that means we'll be save warping to the Temple of Time. But normally you won't have to do that unless, you know, do not have the Prelude of Time.
Prelude of Light.
Time. Hat in Time. Yeah, Prelude of Light. Yeah. You can walk
you said Prelude of Time.
Why is it not called the Prelude of Time?
I don't know, man.
It should be called the Prelude of Time, because it's the Temple of Time, not the Temple of Light. I mean, that's a legitimate query, to be honest. Well, I guess that's light-ish. But there we go. Open Sesame! Imagine if Link just has to walk up and just say that, and that works. It's like, the Song of Time is like a better key, but, you know, you can cheap it out. Oh, walls? No walls! Walls? No walls. And the Master Sword doesn't actually render when the walls are there as well. That's interesting. Just noticed that.
Alright. First medallion of 6.
That means when you're walking in, the walls are there.
First medallion, or as you would like to call them, because you called them these in your original Let's Play 100% and the Chaos Edition. Novelty coins. I don't even know why I said that, because personally I don't think that's what they're called. They're clearly called medallions, but you called them novelty coins sometimes.
That is a reference to Adam West Slapdog's long, ancient, Zelda Ocarina of Time abridged. That was like a staple of my childhood. It is actually 10 years old on YouTube now. He never finished Majora's Mask, abridged. I don't know why, I mean he was pretty close to finishing it, but it's actually kind of sad. Well, I'm in this cutscene now, and we've got about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to be stuck in this cutscene for the rest of the episode.
Okay, like I said, I wasn't gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do the Forest Temple in time, so... But then again...
Ganondorf doesn't have pointy ears. His ears are like normal.
Okay. Then again, let's see. If we both do the Forest Temple... Actually, I think we should talk about this in between recordings. But, if we're both in the Forest Temple by the next episode, then I'm guessing you're going to use that music as the end card. Spoilers!
Yeah. Possibly. I mean, I've got a suggestion for the end card for this one, the Chamber of Sages. Because this is the longest time that we're going to actually be in the Chamber of Sages.
We'll see. I might rather just use the Temple of Time. Because remember, this episode is up on my channel by the time we have finished recording this. So I'll think of... I'd rather use the Temple of Time, but we'll see.
5 minutes. Lank, do not be alarmed. Look at your shelf. You are taller, more masculine, more manly, and yet your health doesn't increase, and neither does your strength. Interesting. Well, yeah, why do I not get an extra heart container by getting stronger, by just having a more better, bulkier, stronger body? I feel like I'm being gypped here.
Alright, whoosh.
Not really much to...
Let's go as quickly as we can to the village. And I might just stop I might just stop at the by the time I get to the village, I might just stop at the graveyard since we're running out of time.
Well, you got 4 minutes, so you might make it count. I don't think I'm going to get out of this cutscene in time to do it.
Okay, I'm not going to get the hook shot in time, but at least just make it to the graveyard. I should be able to.
I'm pretty sure in the 3DS version, after I got the hook shot, I attempted to get the heart piece, and I think I actually got both the heart piece and the hook shot on the very first attempt, because I nailed all my side hops and rolls. As in, like, he doesn't give you the heart piece in the chest. When he poofs away after scoring you, or telling you your time, after he poofs away, that's when he drops the heart piece just on the floor. The chest still has the hook shot. So if you're fast enough, you can actually get both the heart piece and the hook shot at the same time. Of course, this was on the 3DS version, so I couldn't, like, you know.
Right. Because in the original game, first you try to follow him for the hook shot, and then you have to do it again in a minute or less to get the heart piece. So, actually, speaking of heart pieces, I still haven't gotten that other heart piece. So let me get that out of the way first by playing the Sun Song with the Redead. That heart piece I should be able to get. Because I didn't get that one yet, so let me get it now. I'm pretty sure I have enough time to get that heart piece. But the hook shot and the other heart piece for Dampe, those I'm not going to get in time.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that if you are fast enough on the first attempt to get through, to get the hook shot, you could get the heart piece at the same time, which cuts off a completely different, separate race with him. Because what not people normally do is that they use the hook shot to get up that spiral a lot quicker. Some people even save it for the long shot so they could do it at the bottom of the room instead of halfway up the slope. But like I said, if you know how to move Link well and you nail every jump, which doesn't have to be frame perfect, you can actually beat it on the dot in 1 minute. And actually get the heart piece along with the hook shot. I mean, if not, then you're just going to have to do it later, but it is a nice time saver. But then again, I don't know if that happens in the 64 versions, only the 3DS version. Not too sure, because I haven't done it on any of the 64 versions. Or, you know, Virtual Console emulation via GameCube or something. Actually, is the GameCube version an emulator version or a port? Because technically the Wind Waker was built off of a heavily modded Ocarina of Time engine, and Twilight Princess was built off of a modded version of the Wind Waker build. So...
Okay. I think the GameCube version was more of a port, if you will. So... Anyway, we're running out of time, so I'm just gonna stop here.
No, you got a minute left, mate.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could have just stopped right there, but I mean, I pretty much have nothing else to do.
Well, even if you move to the next location. Well, as long as just set yourself up to be in a decent position for starting the next episode. I mean, I'm walking out the Temple of Time right now. I mean, I don't need to. I'm going to. So we've only got
yeah, I can get the heart piece here as well. Okay, so that's 2 heart pieces.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There's a little bit less progress.
Okay. 30 seconds, I think.
That's a bit more progress for you. More like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. I am on a pause.
Alright, yep, I'm paused as well.
And I'm about to head to Long Range.
Okay, I made it inside the location. So in the next episode, I'm gonna race Dampe. I'm gonna try to get the hook shot, and then I'm gonna try to race him again for the heart piece. So, yeah.
Right, I was just running toward Long Ranch, but do I actually want to go there first? Well, yeah, I could actually. Let me think about this. I know what I'm gonna do in the next episode. I'm gonna do Long Ranch, then come backwards to go to get the hook shot, get the Song of Storms while leaving the windmill, then I'm gonna go up to Goron City and take that shortcut.
Okay.
To the forest, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is it. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much, for watching episode 10 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time versus Race. The next episode, episode 11, is going to go up on Scatlink's channel. So, we've already planned out what we're going to do for the next episode, so this is gonna be it. So until then, we will see you guys next time. This is Blue Hedgehog Man 17 along with
Scatlink Sean.
And we're gonna say goodbye. See you guys later.
Bye.